Hi, today I'm going to read A Carp for Kimiko by Virginia Kroll. Kimiko watched Papa putting up the pole. I must fix the lowest hook on this year, he said. For my kite? Asked Kimiko hopefully. For baby Yokio's, Papa answered. Kimiko ran to the calendar and counted the days. The 5th day of the 5th month would be here soon. She would ask again tomorrow. Kimiko peeked around the door to see them. The fish kites lay flat. Kimiko knew they were saving their energy for this special day. Then they would fight the current, dancing and diving on waves of air against the blue sky and the frothy white clouds. Kimiko admired Taro's red and yellow fish and Tomi's blue and green fish, but it was Yukio's that made her sigh with longing. Orange and black and white, she said, the perfect calico carp. If I had a daughter, she said, I would let her have a fish to fly high in the blue sky, and it would be just like Yukio's. Then Kimiko pouted. Someday I will have a daughter, but that is much too long to wait. The next morning, Kimiko sipped her breakfast tea and asked most politely, May I have a carp to fly this year? Papa said, You know that we fly the carp for sons only, little daughter. But the festival is no longer called Boys' Day. It is called Children's Day, Kimiko said. I am a child too. Yes, agreed Papa, and we celebrate you as well, but we cannot change the tradition. But I am as brave as Taro and as strong as Tomi, and much, much bigger than Yukio. Yes, Mama repeated, but that is the tradition. Kimiko frowned and Mama said, Do you remember what March 3rd was? Just 2 months ago. Kimiko thought for a minute. Then she remembered. It was the doll festival. We unpacked all the special dolls and set them up on bright cloth. And I asked Hana and Matsuko to come for rice cakes and candies. Mama smiled. Yes, a day just for you. Not absolutely just for me, Kimiko recalled. I shared it with Yukio. Ah, yes, Mama remembered. You let him come to your party too. Even if he is a boy, Kimiko said. Even if he is a boy, Mama laughed. Mama, asked Kimiko. Yes, little daughter. Do you think we could unpack the dolls so I could see them? Mama shook her head. You know the tradition, Kimiko. The dolls are not for playing. They are unpacked only once a year for their very special festival. But, Mama, once a year is much too long to wait, Kimiko argued. Mama sighed. You remind me of the carp, Kimiko, always wanting to swim against the current. Kimiko's voice was butterfly soft. Just one, she dared to whisper. Mama looked into Kimiko's eyes. You have convinced me, little daughter, but, she said, holding up a firm finger, just one. Kimiko bowed. Thank you, Mama. Then she worried a bit. Are we breaking the tradition, Mama? No, little daughter, not exactly. You might say we are merely bending it a little. Like I did by sharing my doll festival day with Yukio? Yes, Kimiko, like you did by sharing your day with Yukio, Mama said. Children's Day dawned on Kimiko's village. Papa hung the carp kites 1, 2, 3. Kimiko held her breath. One by one, they puffed to their fullest and swam, flicking their tails sideways. Big, brave fish, using their strength against the current. Kimiko breathed out and exclaimed, Beautiful! Oh, how I wish I had a carp. Tommy yelled out, See mine, it is strongest. Taro shouted, Mine is fullest, see? Little Yukio waved his chubby hands in delight. That night, Kimiko closed her eyes to sleep. In her dreams, the colorful carp danced wildly on the wind. When morning came, sunshine crept under Kimiko's eyelids and pushed them awake. Kimiko blinked and blinked again. She saw a bowl of water on a tray, glistening and gleaming. Kimiko's eyes grew wide with wonder. She peered into the cool, clear water at the beautiful fish that boldly bobbed up to the surface, all orange and black and white, the perfect calico carp. Kimiko padded out to the table where Mama and Papa were sipping their breakfast tea. "For me?" she asked simply. "For you," Mama said. "A carp for Kimiko."